Good morning, y'all. Coming at you from Chattanooga, Tennessee at 4:30 in the morning. While you sleeping, I'm trying to get some work done. So I was talking to a great friend of mine yesterday, and we were talking about, having time and not having time to do the things that you need to do. It takes time to work, and be responsible. I in particular, I'm not gonna admit how many hours I've been working lately. I'm not gonna talk about the last time I took a day off. And I'm not gonna talk about what time I got out yesterday, and here I am at 4:30 in the morning, heading to work. And if I get lucky, I'll get out, maybe 9-ish tonight, 10-ish. We'll see. Regardless, I made that choice. You best believe ain't nobody making me do that. It is a choice that I have made. And, a long time ago, I realized that all the great ones, the Michael Jordan, the Kobe Bryant, the Oprah, the Einstein, the Elvis, the Sinatra, every great, amazing person, successful person out there, one, wasn't always successful, and two, hasn't had the same exact 24 hours. You can't have more, you can't have less. Every morning you wake up with two things. You wake up with a chance and a choice. What are you going to do with that? You have a chance to take on the day and win. Or you have a chance to take the day for granted and, be stagnant. and at the end of the day, say, where the hell did the day go? And you have a choice. You have a choice to be positive, optimistic, and be productive. Give it all you got, leave it all in the ring. Or you have the choice to say, when somebody asks you how you doing, oh, I'm making it. I'm struggling. I'm dragging. I'm surviving. What an awful way to live. Why aren't you thriving? Why aren't you, fighting? Why aren't you staying in the fight? Why aren't you doing your absolute best? Why aren't you, feeling blessed? You have to choose your heart, right? You're going to have to make a sacrifice. You're going to have to suffer. But the beauty is, it's your choice. It's your choice to choose your heart. Being unhealthy is hard, right? Being healthy is hard. Eating unhealthy is hard. Eating healthy is very hard. What's the other one that they say? Being divorced is hard. Having a good marriage is hard. It's a matter of choosing your heart. It's diabetes and joint pain and arthritis. That's really hard. Being overweight is really hard. Waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning so you could get your workout in, or so you could go get your run in, that's really hard too. But you get to choose which is your heart. You get to choose, how are you going to suffer? What is your sacrifice going to be all about? You're going to sacrifice. You're going to sacrifice taking a bunch of medication and going to a bunch of doctors and going through all these procedures. And you're going to sacrifice with being obese and overweight. Or you're going to sacrifice, with your kidneys failing and going through dialysis, or you're going to sacrifice by going out at 28 degrees and going for a damn run. You're going to sacrifice, a couple hours of sleep to get some work done or to go to the gym. But choose your sacrifice. You're going to suffer. You're going to suffer lack of sleep, or you're going to suffer a short life. It's, you can only have one or the other. You can have results or reasons. Not to even call you out and say they're excuses, even though they are. They don't live in the same block. You can have one or the other. They both can't coexist in the same place. You can have reasons or results. Again, you have that beautiful choice and that beautiful chance every single day. I know some people that say, I procrastinate. Procrastinate on being consistent with never getting up and working out. Procrastinate on being consistent with never, taking advantage of the day. We ain't perfect. We are extremely imperfect, beings. Here more than everywhere else in the world, out here in the United States in the West, we know that better than ever, right? Because we are told from birth that we are born sinners. We're born crap. We're no good. If anything, this is a proving ground. And then once we die, we start living, or something like that. So great. That's absolutely phenomenal. The other day I was talking about, I like to do things that I don't think I can make it. That pushes me, that stretches me. I'm not afraid of failure at all. This my last run, I meant to do 41 miles, I think the whole thing was. And yes, I ran further than anybody else that I knew, or anybody else that ran with me or that day or whatnot. But I only ran 33 or 34 miles. Do you think I was beating myself up? Hell no. I went up 2 mountains. I couldn't believe the feat that I did. I couldn't even believe it was going to be that hard. But I failed, and I was okay with it. Just like I said the other day in my other video, it's not the goal that adds value to your life. It's the person you become reaching for that goal, working towards that goal. That's the value. That's where the sauce is at. You just gotta put in the effort. Effort is king. It's execution is its queen. We talk a good game. But if you know better, why aren't you doing better, right? Why not? Just make it happen. Make it matter. You're worth it. Choose your heart. Choose your sacrifice. Right? If you know better, why are you not doing better? Now, my wife had a conversation with me not too long ago, because me and a friend of mine were online discussing the fact that we detest mediocrity. And she's like, how can you be so judgmental? You haven't always been like this. And, other people weren't judgmental with you. And I sat back and thought about it. I'm like, you're right. But I'm not detesting other people. The other people help me see the reflection of myself, and I detest mediocrity in me. I detest laziness in me. I detest procrastination in me. Detest it. You know why? Because I'm worth more than that. I'm worth the effort. I'm worth the sacrifice. I'm worth choosing the right hard, right? Rather than the easy right. I detest that in me. I detest that in the reflection of myself. You know, at some point you got to realize that what people say and do is a reflection of themselves. It has nothing to do with you. Therefore, if I say I detest mediocrity and laziness, man, come on, realize I detest that in me. I'm not being judgmental towards you. I am, however, being extremely judgmental against myself, because I am better than that, because I hold myself painfully accountable, because I am worth the effort, I am worth the sacrifice, I am worth the hard. Choose your heart, choose your sacrifice. If you know better, do better. I love ya. Have a great day.